All right, so we're back. I feel like I've got a better handle on it, maybe. Putting a clip here so that doesn't betray me again. And then it's hard because I can't see what I'm doing for here. Yeehaw is right. Now I can adjust it a little bit. Maybe not. For 15 more minutes. But this seems like an appropriate time. If you haven't donated, be a bro, be a friend. I am working my butt off here, trying to get things going. Yeah, I know you can't see the stream. I had all hell break loose. Showing up here. There we go. Let's wrap that hand around the hilt of that weapon. We can have the curve. We're back in the zone again. Like laying on the ground. Yeah, that is good. Well, that's awesome news, Chris. I'm glad now we're doing the live comments on YouTube. And if I have time, I'll toggle over to Instagram. But right now, this is what we're doing. We're going to do it for 10 more minutes. Call it a night. I feel like we got a good amount done considering my camera adventure just a couple minutes ago. But we're back. I'm trying to think, do these guys wear gloves? I'm pretty sure they do. And let's see. It was nice to talk to people today. Jay was working in the building for a hiccup. And if you watched the Backerboard Blitz earlier today, it was cool to have somebody in here with me today. Even though it's only been a couple days, it feels like a long time. Am I familiar with? No, I'm not. Box office or Jazza? No, I'm not familiar at all. What is it? Let's see. Hopefully my YouTube people are still with me. I know we had some hiccup there. Let's finish strong. Hopefully I didn't move that out of scope with YouTube. I'll get that figured out for the next episode. Now, I want to make sure, and this is an easy trap to fall into, we want to make sure that we put just as much detail on the island as we do the figure themselves. So don't skimp. We want to make sure that we do our work. We don't want to cheat out. We definitely want people to enjoy all aspects of this piece. We'll have this come down like that. So the next drawing. Yes, Pam. It's 2009. I've never experienced anything like that now. People from Manchester and South Windsor and Holyoke and like all over the place, and they come in and they draw with me. And typically for the Adult Jam, I don't give too much along the lines of guidance. I'm there for feedback and support and mentoring, kind of guiding. I wanted to create something that young or new creators or creators for that matter, like something that I would have wanted when I was either just starting out or looking for peers that were looking for the same kind of guidance. Oh, so you're all the way down in Florida. Very nice. That's where my mom and my dad and my brother are. So like we were talking about before, darks help a lot. They do a lot of good work for us. I think I will sell this original when it's done. But I like the way it's coming out. Oh, yeah, so I was saying before, so the next time we'll be drawing together, Wednesday, we have the Wednesday night comic and manga club. We have a number of students that are already enrolled in that take the live classes. We're going to continue to do our work. If you want to join us in that, we start that at 6 o'clock and we go until 7. Usually I blather on for about 10 minutes, and then the rest of the time is dedicated to me supporting these new creators. It's not any particular age group. It runs the gamut, but we'll be doing that Wednesday night from 6 until 7. And then Thursday, we have Sequential Arts, which is how comics work and how they're made, and like it's a really in-depth version of like our comic construction lecture series, except it's like super focused each week on a different theme and a different device. So like last week we worked purely on perspective as it relates to athletic themes. Next time, maybe have her grab his hair or go for his neck. Yeah, he's a Hydra agent, so no hair. He's gonna be wearing like that bald bug suit. I don't know if you're familiar with it all, but we're gonna have it like be the comic Shield versus Hydra inspired costume. But I think that's cool. And honestly, if I was going to do something like that, I would draw like Red Sonja or Baylead or something like that. I feel like that would be a little, I could get away with a lot more. Hey, Jay's here. Jay, thanks for tuning in. What do you think of that, Jay, huh? So yeah, Pam, to your question, we've been doing the Monday Night Jam for 11 years. Um, and we've seen some pretty sick talent come out of here. And I can honestly say there's some sick talent coming up on the way. Thank you. I appreciate that compliment. Um, and it's so great to see, these young people who are like so gung ho about it and like ready to kill for it. And when we run the internships in here, we give them the opportunity to shine. Like the internships are not about, they're not about supporting me or like doing the trash or anything like that. Like when they come in, I want them to really shine. I want them to invest in their own project. Yes, they're gonna help me to some degree, but for the most part, we're really grooming them to kind of leave here with something that they can drop on a table somewhere and say, this is what I did. This is how I spent my semester or my summer. So, and we take that very seriously, and I believe in my success shines through the success of the person who's taking the internship. And that relates back to just the talent that comes through here for the Monday Night Jams or drawing and painting for teens or anything like that. I think we're going to put a tooth in here. Oh my God. Yeah, I have to. We're going to put a tooth in there. And we'll put like we'll make this blood. But we'll definitely have a missing tooth. Or two. Yeah, let's not get too excited. And we'll put it right there. Oh. We were playing basketball and there was a girl, she was really tough. Her name was Tammy. And we would practice at we played in a league, and we would practice at this outdoor court behind this building. And I remember she ran into this one guy at full tilt, right? Full speed. And her tooth embedded into this guy's head. True story, right? And it popped. I saw it pop right out. And, she was leaking like immediately. And I picked up her tooth. I was like, well, this seems important to me. I don't know why, but I'm going to hold this. And, the ambulance came to pick her up. And I was like, hey, here's the tooth. And they were like, yo, that's good. So they took it from me. And when she got to the hospital, they put it in a cup of milk, like immediately. And I guess that kept the tooth alive. And she was sitting, and we weren't there anymore. Like we were, the ambulance had left and we were kind of shell shocked from what happened. We were done playing then. Well, apparently this woman who was sitting like right next to her, she's like, oh, my husband's a dentist and you want me to do this. And she gets up and she takes that tooth out of the cup of milk and she jams that right into her head. And, she, freaked out. She was ready to pass out. And she was ready to pass out. It stuck. It stayed. She's still got that tooth in her head to this day. So there's a weird story for us. And we're going to end it at that. I'm going to say thank you so much for tuning in. Like I said before, please go to Free Lunch Studios or Free Lunch Comics. Let us keep doing the Monday Night Jam. Send me your photo. I'm going to go home. I'm going to hang out with my family. I'd be happy to take a look at your artwork and give you any feedback that you need. But let's do this again Monday. You'll see a spot for the Monday Night Jam donation. It's right there when you go to freelunchstudios.com or freelunchcomics.com. Just hit that button, and it'll go right to a PayPal account. And like I said, I would appreciate it very much. It's going to keep this program going. In the meantime, maybe I'll see you on Wednesday night, maybe Thursday night. I didn't tell you this. We're going to have Norman Katz first time. He's going to come in here. He's going to teach a class. I'm going to leave you with that. Thank you so much. freelunchcomics.com, freelunchstudios.com, Free Lunch Studios on YouTube, Instagram, Facebook, even Twitter. Thank you so much. Take care.